The government has shut down quite a lot lately, with the latest still ongoing. So, what actually happens during a government shutdown? In the United States, Congress must pass 12 budget bills, each funding separate parts of the federal government once per year. If Congress fails to do so, usually over political issues of what to fund, the government shuts down. In simpler terms, every year, Congress needs to decide how much cash money to spend on all the governing stuff, and both parties must agree on every little thing. If they don't, then boom, all the things go unfunded. As of April 2026, the US government is experiencing an ongoing shutdown which only includes one branch of the federal government, the Department of Homeland Security. This is known as a partial shutdown because the rest of the government is running just fine. The DHS includes agencies such as TSA, CISA, FEMA, US Customs and Border Protection, and ICE, Federal Law Enforcement Training Centers, the Secret Service, Citizenship and Immigration Services, and the Coast Guard. So why did this happen? In the case of this shutdown, it occurred after the killing of Alex Preddy by ICE officials, which caused Democratic leaders to refuse to fund DHS unless new terms were met. These include body cameras and standardized uniforms for ICE agents, requiring ICE to obtain judicial warrants before entering private property, and barring ICE operations near schools, hospitals, and polling places, among others. Instead of trying to simply bypass these, Republicans introduced their own laundry list to lift the shutdown, including requiring state governments to cooperate with immigration authorities, measures to outlaw harassment of ICE agents, and passage of the SAVE Act. Side note, due to circumstances, one party with a majority cannot end the shutdown alone. A vote of 60 out of the 100 senators is needed, and with 53, Republicans are far short of what's needed to end the shutdown without compromise. Anyway, some of the agencies affected by the shutdown have measures to continue funding their operations, either from external legislation, receiving funding from other departments, or simply having fat stacks on hand. But some, like TSA, are going unpaid or shrinking operations. So how does this affect you? If you have upcoming travel plans, you may want to plan for a very, very early arrival for your flight and browse local hotel deals in case your flight is cancelled. Otherwise, unless you had planned on joining the feds tomorrow or are currently being attacked by pirates in US coastal waters, you probably won't notice. So what happens during a total shutdown? In 2025, the US government experienced the longest total shutdown in history due to Republicans refusing to extend subsidies for the Affordable Care Act. The Democrats, in response, refused to fund the 12 bills, leading to a total shutdown. The squabbling over this shutdown and who was guilty reached a fever pitch we're not going to get into, but the effects were massive. To list just a few: federal workers went without pay, national parks closed, FDA stopped checking if your food would kill you, small business loans seized, WIC stopped, SNAP benefits stopped, and you had to listen to both parties blame the other on the news endlessly. Government shutdowns suck. Hey y'all, thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed this episode, please don't forget to like and subscribe. This is a debut video, so we shall see how it does, but I do hope to create more content regardless, so please stay tuned. In the meantime, thanks again for watching.